Hi, my name is Connor McLaughlin, and I did my final project on skin cancer. At the bottom, we have a skin cancer awareness symbol and a picture of what potential skin cancer might look like. What is skin cancer? Skin cancer is the uncontrolled growth of abnormal skin cells. It occurs when unrepaired DNA damage to skin cells triggers mutations that can lead to skin cells to multiply rapidly and form malignant tumors. Oftentimes, the primary cause is ultraviolet radiation. There are three main types of skin cancer: basal cell carcinoma, squamous cell carcinoma, and melanoma. The majority of skin cancers are basal cell carcinomas and squamous cell carcinomas. A small but significant number of skin cancers are the malignant melanomas. Malignant melanoma is a highly aggressive cancer that tends to spread to other parts of the body. These cancers can be fatal if not treated early. And on the right, we have a picture of the three main cancers. Cause of skin cancer: ultraviolet radiation from the sun is the #1 cause of skin cancer, but UV light from tanning beds have proved very harmful as well. UV radiation is made up of UVA and UVB rays, which penetrate the skin. UVA causes genetic damage, and UVB is a main source of sunburn. And it's actually very interesting. One sunburn every 2 years can triple your chance of melanoma. So UVB rays are very big melanoma causers. If the body is unable to fix the damage caused by these two rays, cells may begin to divide rapidly, forming a tumor. The type of skin cancer depends on which cells are actually damaged, and some additional risks are at the bottom, such as genetic risks and skin fairness. And then on the right is a little political cartoon kind of against tanning beds that I thought was kind of interesting. The body systems affected: basal cell carcinoma and squamous cell carcinoma are unlikely to spread and therefore usually only cause disfigurement to the areas they are primarily located. Basal cell carcinoma affects the lowest layer of the epidermis called the basal, and above that, the squamous cell carcinoma affects the flat squamous cells on the outer layer of the epidermis. And each of these are mostly affected in areas that are like get a lot of sun, or in the case of squamous cells, places that there are scars present. Melanoma develops in the melanocyte cells, which gives the skin its brown color, but can also be very likely to spread to other places in the body. Usually it starts off affecting the melanocytes in the back, chest, legs, and face, but can also form in the eyes, mouth, and genitals. The most dangerous thing about melanoma is ability to spread quickly. It spreads through the lymphatic system, the lymph nodes, and the blood vessels. And once it gets into this, the melanoma can actually spread anywhere, such as the liver, lungs, bones, but can pretty much be anywhere the blood vessels or lymphatic system is present. And on the right, we have a picture of healthy skin, and how on the right, melanoma can go into the blood vessels and lymphatic system and spread throughout the body. Symptoms of skin cancer: basal cell carcinoma is pretty much more the cancer is under the skin. It's a reddish patch of skin that won't heal. Squamous cell is more of crusty, hard, open sore on the surface, while melanoma is more of a mole that's growing, changing shape and color on the surface, and you can kind of tell it's not a mole because of its irregular shape, or not a healthy mole. Symptoms continued. These are more long-term. Basal cell carcinoma and squamous cell carcinoma are unlikely to spread and therefore usually only cause disfigurement to the areas they are primarily located. This allows a person to do more to them to get them removed because they don't spread as quickly, at least. Melanoma, on the other hand, grows and spreads very quickly, and that's what makes it so dangerous. Early melanomas are localized. 0 and 1 are, well, 0 Stage 0 tumors are uninvasive and have not penetrated below the surface of the skin. Stage 1 tumors have invaded the skin but are small and are growing at a slow rate. Stage 2, although tumors are localized, they are larger and may be growing at higher rates. And in 3 or 4, the tumor or melanoma have actually spread to other parts of the body. And once it begins spreading, it can affect pretty much any organ, and this can cause a very large variety of other systems, depending on what organs are affected. But the most serious could be organ failure, or even death. Treatment for skin cancer: treatment for both basal carcinoma and squamous carcinoma involves mostly surface treatments, such as freezing, which freezes using liquid nitrogen, exorcism surgery, which pretty much cuts it out. Mohs surgery, which is pretty much a more conservative exorcisional surgery, so it's used for more sensitive areas. Radiation therapy, which uses high-powered rays such as X-rays, and chemotherapy, which on the surface is actually used as like a cream to kill the cancer cells on the surface. Treatment for skin cancer. This is for melanoma, actually. The other ones were for basal and squamous cell. Stage one, the melanoma is actually not spread, so exorcism surgery can still be used to remove it. Mohs can be used for more sensitive areas. Stage two, the melanoma is treated with a wide excision surgery because the tumor is slightly bigger, so they have to take out more skin. They often take out like healthy skin too to make sure none of it is actually spread. Stage three, wide excision surgery can be used, but they also have to look at the lymph nodes where it may have spread already. Other drugs can be used to try to prevent it from coming back if it has spread, and radiation therapy can also be used depending on what has happened to the lymph nodes. In stage four, at this point, the melanoma has spread to other parts of the body, and entire organs may need to be removed if they can, or radiation, chemotherapy, targeted therapy needs to be sent throughout the body to try to fix to try to prevent the melanoma from infecting other areas and pretty much destroying the inside of the body. And on the right, we have a picture of life expectancy depending on the stages that the melanoma is in. And as you can see, stage one is much more curable than stage five. And it kind of shows the importance of when you see the melanoma mole on your skin, the importance of getting it checked out. Um, and that's the end. Just a little bit bibliography. So thank you for listening.